Jake and Papa.
Yay.
What up?
Woo. Chilling, brother.
Welcome.
Happy to be here.
Man, you guys, first of all, we go back a little ways.
Yes, sir.
I'm very familiar with who you guys are, what you guys do, and where you're from.
Blessings.
But for those that may not, and for all of, obviously there's a lot of your fans are watching this right now. You guys are from the 818. What part of the Valley?
Like Van Nuys, North Hollywood, Sherman Oaks, all in that area. We just, I guess you consider that with like the south side of the valley.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was over your way for Cinco de Mayo. I was at Mariachi Grill.
Where did that say?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, right by IHOP.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. See, okay. It's
Come on
official.
now.
That's y'all's hood.
Let's go.
We had some Cinco de Mayo fun.
Nice.
With
Y'all
the
was
homies.
lit.
That's the
that
best
was good. Shout to the homies over there at Mariachi Grill. What's up, Fernando? So you guys are from the 818.
818.
You guys are brothers.
Blood brothers, 20 months apart.
Man, okay, so who's older?
Me.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
And so you're the baby brother. Even though you're 20 months.
Yeah, I'm the baby brother in the group, but we actually have two younger than us.
Okay.
It's a big family, 13 altogether.
What's the youngest siblings?
You know what sucks is the youngest one lives in Mexico, and we don't even get to see him, so I'm not even sure how old he is. How
I
old
think
is
he's
that?
actually locked up right now, too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We got a younger brother and a younger sister in Mexico.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So being brothers and working together.
Yeah.
Is there more pros than cons? Do you guys find yourself getting tired of each other?
No, man, we actually have a pretty, I always say we have, a silent communication. We don't talk much when we're around each other. We just know, And I feel like that helps us be able to get along a lot more. We're not really getting on each other's nerves. We probably get on the people around us' nerves more than we get on each other's nerves.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. That's what's up. That's good to know, man. That's good to know. Okay, so you guys have come a long way. And, I've known your people's your manager, Nikki, for a really long time.
What up, Nick? What up, Ace?
You got good people in your corner.
Thank you.
And it's been a struggle, and the music business can really be trying, as you guys know, and as you guys have seen. I know you guys have been through some personal struggles, not just trying to make it in the music business, but personal struggles within relationships. And from what I'm seeing and hearing about Tattoos and Blues,
Yes, sir.
that's kind of what this album is about.
Definitely.
Elaborate on this a little bit. What happened?
I mean, there's literally a song on there that talks about how it was hard for me to balance building a foundation in the business and building a foundation in a relationship, and how I had to tell the girl, if you could just wait for me. And this is something that's kind of prevalent. A lot of guys attempt this. If you could just wait for me, I'll come back for you. I promise. Just let me get my feet wet and let me get in the door. And while I was trying to get in the door, she went and found her another man. It's the last song on the album. So it's really hard to balance, because especially when you're young and you're in grind mode, it's like your whole heart is in this thing 24 hours a day, and I didn't know how to balance it at all. It was just like everything I knew was just green light on music, so I didn't know how to balance the two. Even now it's hard, and there's people who fall by the wayside. There's people who I don't text back for 3 days at a time. It's not because I'm ignoring you. It's just because I'm literally behind the board, or we're on this mic, or I'm on that mic. That's just the grind, I'll get to y'all later. You feel me?
Right. And it could, and I'm sorry to hear that, man. But and I know you know this, but I'm a big believer in go with the flow. Everything happens for a reason. All those cliches. God's not gonna give you something that that you can't handle.
Yeah, that's one thing my mom used to say to us all the time. It helps a lot. If anything, some great music came out of it.
For sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
But so have you gone through similar?
Man, 100%, man. We've gone through a lot. Tattoos and Blues is just basically a bunch of stories about a bunch of different situations. It's not all about one girl. We've had a lot of different ups and downs. Some of them are good sexual stories, and some of them are heartbreak stories. Some of them are like Where I Belong is just finding that person that just makes you feel like I'm not going to mess this up. So whatever I got to do, I'm in it 100%, because I'm a strong believer, I'm very so an artist, but I'm very much so a man too, you know. So I want to keep that balance between being an artist and being a good man to my woman, a good man to my, you know, a good brother, a good son to my mom, a good best friend, and be, you know, somebody that people can look up to in the business, supporters can look up to and be like, I want to be like that guy one day. So where I belong is pretty much about that, you know.
Got you. I can appreciate that. It sounds to me like you guys have substance, you know, within your songs and within your lyrics, and that takes me to this next question. I feel like your music is kind of, is it safe to say 90s R&B meets like a modern type sound?
It's interesting that you say that. It's not that we want to bring the 90s sound back, but the feeling that
I
you
want to
hear,
bring the 90s sound back.
it's hard because it was a specific era. Every decade had their era, and everyone had a beautiful feeling about it. You know, the feeling about the 90s, that heaviness, that honesty, that rawness. When you saw Jodeci on the cover, and they had, what did they even have
Like
on?
some
Like
utility
some,
overalls.
They had the
some
black
shit.
Tim.
what was that even?
You know,
just
and the
lit?
hoodies.
No, it was real and it was raw, and it was.
Yeah.
We always say the 90s aren't coming back, but the feeling with Jake and Papa is gonna come back for
Yeah.
sure, and we gonna
'Cause,
keep
yeah.
grinding until it do.
And what's interesting to me is, you know, 90s R&B. Obviously, hip hop is the biggest part of my life.
Yeah.
You know, growing up around hip hop. But I have rock roots, and obviously I have, especially when I was going to say R&B, but especially 90s R&B, even 80s R&B. But 90s R&B just kind of went away, and I, you know, to this day, I haven't been able to put a finger on exactly why. If anybody in this room can help me out, but like this Friday, I'm DJing a club downtown LA, and most of the clubs I DJ, I don't have the amenity or the opportunity to play anything for the most part but hip hop, and maybe a little dance, EDM, trap, whatever. But this one particular club downtown, Continental Club, I can play whatever I want, and they're real big. It's a speakeasy club, and it's actually my favorite club in the city to DJ at. Shout to Robert and Farrah and my brother DJ Maple Syrup, aka DJ Cassidy, for having me out there. But it allows me to really do what I want to do, and I find myself every time I DJ there, I'm usually there like once every 2 months. I play a lot of 90s R&B, and I see the reaction of the crowd, and it's just amazing because and it's a mixed crowd. There's not, you can't pick out what's more of what race in there. That's another thing I really love. But that's what baffles me is that music, that sound in R&B kind of went away. And what do you guys make of that?
It's interesting, bro, because the feeling is undeniable. The vibration is undeniable. And we literally just did this on Saturday. We hosted a club, and we didn't really want to perform any of our new music. We wanted to just get on the mic and get off. So we did a quick little acapella of some R. Kelly. We did a quick little snippet of Pony. And you should have seen the crowd. Like, we're going to post a video soon. It was crazy because people can't help but go crazy when they hear that. It's like they remember it, they feel it. It's undeniable, the feeling.
But everything has this time, though. You know, I feel like in like 96, 97, 98, that's when DMX came, and then hip-hop and Jay-Z, hip-hop became mainstream, and it was like, you know, selling 20,000 seaters and stuff, and it was just like it evolved to something else. Like, R&B kind of had to take that little back burner in order for hip hop to grow into what it is now, you know. But now it's enough room for everything, so it's slowly but surely gonna come back around.
Man, I agree with you, man, and I really hope so, because you know the only way I've been able to get my fill over the years is hearing R&B hooks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Introduce this video. I know you guys got a new video out.
Yeah, the first single off Tattoos and Blues is Phones, and this is the video to Phones. Shout out Worth Productions and Monice. It's just sexy video, dope vibes, virtual reality. Check it out.
So if you guys want to see that whole video, the link is right here. You can click on it. You can see the whole video. So where did you guys shoot this at? Who produced it? Break it down.
Worth Productions did the video. Business Boy did the beat. We shot that downtown LA, right?
Yeah, this dude turned his apartment into like a museum.
Oh,
Yeah,
dope.
like,
Nice.
Crazy. Yeah.
Nice.
Dope vibes.
man.
So congratulations on that.
Thank
you,
You know,
man.
that's big. That's
Yeah,
big. It's
great
not easy
experience.
putting a video together.
Man.
And there's so many moving parts. So you guys, we talked about you guys are from the Valley. You just recently toured with Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
You got the new album Tattoos and Blues coming out.
Yep.
Is there an exact date
It's out.
Oh, it's out now.
It's ready. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
there
ready for
it is.
y'all.
It's on
Let's get it.
iTunes, any digital platform, Tidal, Spotify, whatever you want, you can get that.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
what's up. I'm gonna put you guys on the spot. I want to hear some of that.
Okay.
But I want to hear you guys break down some of the original stuff.
Original. Okay.
I'm boys to men in you guys right now.
That's all good. Let's get it.
I hear your body calling my name. Who need phones? Who need phones? I hear your body calling for me. Who need phones?
Hey.
Don't worry long, I'm on my way. We get right to it, girl, no delay. Little bit of pleasure, little pain. Shower you down like a mighty rain. Wind it on me, circle up and down. I touch you down low till you feel the power. Your body language moving me, that communicates so fluidly. Baby, my love, my love, my love, it keeps on coming and coming. Till you holla, 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 your body yearning. Whoa, Lord, follow my lead where I hold my hand. I'll take you right down to the promised land. Follow my lead, darling.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know?
Okay. So, you guys, I could tell you guys have a certain vibe together. It's obvious that you guys are brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You guys feed off each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's obvious. But let me hear you guys. So let me break down something that's something that's of a old school. I want to say old school.
You want to hear 90s? You want to hear 60s?
Yeah, I want to hear 90s R&B for sure.
You got my mind, all I want to do. What must I say? What must I do to show how much I think about freaking you? Baby, what must I say? What must I do to show how much I think about freaking you, babe?
Jake and Papa.
You dig?
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Hey.
I need one more of them 90s R&B things.
All right, what else we got for him? Yeah, I'm gonna break down what we did the other night.
Come on, let's
That
go.
shit's
I'm ready
fun
for the
right
mini
there.
concert right here. Let's
babe,
go.
Let's get
My
it.
mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes, baby. Now I don't want to hurt nobody, but there is something that I must confess.
I'll finish it, but I don't want to make people leave the room.
Go for it. That's when the beat drops. Go for it.
Man, all right, one more. Come on, one more. Let's go. Man, y'all got me excited now.
I'm just a bachelor. I'm looking for a partner. Saying that shit. Someone who knows how to ride without even falling on. Gotta be compatible. Take me to my limit. Girl, when I break you off, I promise that you won't wanna get off. If you're horny, let's do it. Ride it, my pony, my saddle's waiting. Come and jump on it. If you're horny, let's do it. Ride it, my pony, my saddle's waiting. Come and jump on it.
Flossing.
Hey, let's go.
Man, that's one of my favorite songs, man.
Third
And that's
look.
Timbo did the beat. That was one of my favorite beats
yeah.
of all time, man.
Dog, when that shit dropped. I mean, oh, sorry. Wait, hold on, my bad. Hey,
No, when that shit dropped, you said it right.
yeah. Dog, they be going crazy. It's automatic, man.
Crazy, man.
We gonna bring that feeling back, though.
You know,
The people need
Tattoos and
that.
Blues. It's out
Tattoos
right
and
now.
Blues. Yes, sir.
iTunes, Spotify, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake and Papa.
Yeah.
One more thing before we out. I wanted to say this earlier when you guys were breaking down the relationship stuff and how hard it is. And I want to hear a little more about that real quick, because I wanted to tell you guys something. I had that problem, and what I noticed is as you get older and you start dating, you know, and start a relationship with somebody that's a little more, you know, mature, it makes it a lot easier.
Hell yeah.
You know, because trust is not something that you just build with one another. It's something that somebody, I believe, has to develop as they mature. Because you could really like somebody, you could be in love with somebody, and you could want to trust them so bad, but you just don't have it within you because of your lack of experience.
Right.
And especially, you know, as you guys know, if you've been hurt so bad, you know, and you've been done wrong, it's really, really difficult. And it's not an excuse, because if somebody really is you know, feeling you the way that they say they are, they should give you that chance, and they should give you the benefit of the doubt until you given them a reason not to. But on that note, what are you guys doing different moving forward to try to have a relationship, to try to find that best friend? Like, is that you know, still a struggle for you guys? Because I think I did hear you comment on it's still a battle.
Yeah, I feel like
Go for it.
I was one. You can touch on a couple things, but I feel like one thing is just keeping it a buck, man. It's like, and that's one thing a lot of people are scared to do. A lot of people are claiming numb, or claiming fuck love, or claiming all this. And it's just like, that's not how you're gonna be happy, you know. I feel like being honest and telling that person if they making you feel a certain way, let them know that they're making you feel that way, you know, and just continue to grow. You know, I always say you can't build a super sculpture on quicksand. You know, if you lay that foundation with honesty, let them know up front what they getting themselves into, and vice versa, it's gonna be good. You know.
Yeah. I think what fucked me up from the beginning was this older dude told me, look, young man, it's impossible to build 2 towers at one time. You got to get your money first and then go and do this and that. That messed me up from a young age, because I think that's complete bullshit. Because life is bigger than the music business, and love has a lot to do with acceptance. When you love somebody, not acceptance of the bad things, but acceptance of who they are. Because in the beginning of that very relationship, she loved that I was always busy. She loved that I did music, but those became the very things that she hated me for, because she didn't want to accept them. But when you truly love somebody, you accept all of their passions, you accept everything, you know, all the good and the bad. So once I grew to understand that, and I accepted certain things about myself, my communication issues, my over focus on work. You can't just, life isn't work. Like, life is experience.
You gotta have balance.
You gotta balance it out. So once I started accepting those things about myself, I was able to become one with certain understandings, and now I'm able to give more of myself to somebody else. So it's a growth process. You know?
That's awesome, man. Yeah. And there's gonna be somebody else, or you never know what's gonna happen with people that have been in your life, you know, from in the past.
Yeah.
You know, on that note, it reminds me of an R. Kelly song. Seems like you're ready.
Hey,
y'all know that song? Come on, man. One more for the road, man.
I only know
no
first line.
Seems like you're ready.
Good.
No. Okay.
That's one of the ones that I need to be on for me to be able to sing along.
Learn that one for next time.
We got you. Next time we got you.
I need one more though.
I got you.
Come on.
Oh, what about us singing?
We're gonna go back further, because we come off real soul. You feel me?
You gonna take me to church?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. Sam Cooke, man.
Yeah. Jake and Papa, ladies and gentlemen. Tattoos and Blues is out right now. Go get it.
Yeah.
See y'all next time, man.